flying has always been every man's dream. Take your feet off the ground and go. Even surfing had its history, and these pioneers, who were the first to take the board off the wall of the wave. Heavily influenced by evolution of skateboard, aerial surfing is today a strong point of shortboard enthusiasts and also of athletes who participate in the World Tour. Aerial surfing of today is on distinct branch, with aerial specialists and aerial-only competition. Californian skateboarders in the 70s began using empty swimming pool due to the water crisis. They began to carry their maneuver outside of the edge of the pool. In 1977, surfers including Floridian Matt Kekeley and Californian Cameron Reed began trying jump using the wave as a ramp. At the end of the 70s, progress has been very slow. Surfboard at that time cannot be gripped and manipulated in the air as easily as skateboard. At the same time, the wave, unlike swimming pool, changed shape constantly. The chop up, and only on the soft part of the wave, were the first variants, used by radical surfers that in the 80s concentrated their attention on deep tube and radical curves. However, a few surfers continued to push in this direction. Surfers like Davey Smith, John McClure of California, along with Australian Larry Bettelman, and most notably Martin Porter of South Africa. Florida's radical surfer John Helleman was an early and influential aerial specialist in the late 80s. 10 years later, many surfers know him as the first to perform a successful 360 aerial rotation. Aerial surfer is also inspired by bodyboard, in particular with the multiple world champion Mick Stewart of Hawaii. He contributed in a fundamental way to the development and diffusion of aerial surfing. But the real air revolution is due to Christian Fletcher, the surfer from San Clemente, California. Together with his friend Matt Archibald, already at the end of the 80s, they had redesigned and forged the new style of aerial maneuver, which also thanks to the evolution of shortboard, making the way to what has now become by far the modern style of surfing, both in competition and in free surf. Future world champion King Kelly Slater brought aerial maneuver to the attention of the general public. In the early 90s, Slater was the talent of a group of new school teenagers, which include Shane Dorian, Rob Machado, Shane Bashan, and Ross Williams. In the 90s, great boosts to the evolution and affirmation of aerial in surfing world come from towing surfing, especially from Laird Hamilton, the Hawaiian surfer with his crew chasing big wave pulled by jet ski, with their feet anchored to the board, using a strap like in windsurfing. With this trick, surfers are able to fly higher and try new evolution. As often happens with innovation, not all were enthusiastic about the new direction. Surfer journalist and former World Tour pro Dave Parmentier was very critical and correctly noted that not all the beautiful aerials shown in the journal photo have a good finish in reality. Even famous power surfer like Alkerton and Hawaiian Sunny Garcia was very critical. Good surfing, say Alkerton, is all about power, speed and flow. The other stuff isn't real surfing. But in the early 2000s, aerial tricks became the new frontiers for young pro surfer, and was almost a necessary element for success in a competition.